Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Warriors are up 58-47 at half time at the Chase Center against the Denver Nuggets. And Steph Curry just hit his first shot near the end of the quarter. He's slow to get going, but I'm hesitant to say he's not going to fire off and end the game with 30 points because that's just Steph Curry, and he kind of does that kind of thing. This is about Jordan Poole. He hasn't missed a shot. He looks like a superstar. His pool party, you can already see the Splash Brothers pool reference thing really coming together for these playoffs. And I felt, you know, when I made my prediction in this series, I felt like I was trying to be bold. You know what I mean? I said Warriors in five. And I knew that it was bold, but I knew it wasn't something I was ready to stand on because I have more respect for Nikola Jokic than to say he's going to just get knocked off in the first round in 5 games. But my thinking was, this is how I envision it. Nikola Jokic is not like guys like Joel Embiid, where if Joel Embiid is a part of your game plan, he's going to be the force of your offense in terms of scoring. He's going to look to get his bucket. Yeah, he's going to make passes for others. Yeah, he's going to rebound and do all these wonderful things. But he's probably walking out of it with 40 points because he's looking to get his bucket. Nikola Jokic can choose to do that, but naturally, he's looking to get other people buckets. So really, like LeBron, like CP3, like Magic Johnson and other great passers, they go as the other guys go. So the way I envision this series is it's about the other guys. Jokic is Jokic, and whatever he does is going to be just in and of itself great and just set it aside. But who are the other guys that he's making better? And what are their matchups against the Warriors? And when I look at Jokic, fine, he's going to win every matchup because the Warriors don't have anybody who can guard him. But they do have somebody by the name of Draymond Green who's gifted defensively, and even though he's undersized, is going to find ways to be ineffective. So that right there is something Jokic has to think about. It's not just him barreling through people and mowing down people like he normally would when he has a size advantage such as this. So that right there makes it so that, okay, set that aside. Now I'm looking at who is doing the attacking. All right, we got Aaron Gordon. I like Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon is not particularly great shooting the ball. At this stage in his career, he's a little longer in the tooth now. He's a little older. He's not jumping out of the gym and being aggressive in the open court like he used to. Even though he can still do some things, he's coming down. So now he's more of a traditional power forward who doesn't particularly specialize in shooting the ball. He's a good defensive player, but I wouldn't say he's an upgrade from Jeremy Grant. So the way I look at him is he's almost like a player I can't get the most out of. Because in a sense, it's like, okay, he's at his best when he's kind of in a role where he's scoring a lot. But his functionality doesn't really make it so that he's complementary to other guys. It's kind of weird. It's like, okay, he can hit a shot, but I'm not looking at him to shoot. He's going to rebound, but he's not the best rebounder on the floor. So really, he doesn't give me much of an advantage in this system. You know what I mean? He needs to be in a different type of system where he's catching lobs and being in the open court, and you know he fits with Jokic, but I don't know. It's just an awkward thing there. I just, okay. Set aside his piece. He's gonna give you whatever he gives you. Bones Highland, rookie, nice swingman player, similar to several other another player that they have on this team, um, Will Barton. They're like similar. Nice swingmen, gonna help you on both sides of the floor. Only gonna get better. Okay, set them aside. They're good, not extraordinary, not amazing at anything, but just really good. Okay, set them aside. Now you're looking at Monte Morris, same, really good, two-way player, nothing amazing but good. Austin Rivers, good, solid, extremely reliable, Nothing amazing. I keep looking down this Denver. Look at Boogie Cousins. He used to be super, but since the injuries, he's really good. Not amazing, but good. Like you see what I'm saying? There's a theme here with Denver, and that is really good, but not great, and Jokic. Now, if they have Porter and, of course, Murray, suddenly those guys are extraordinary killers. They can light you up offensively like none other and make it so that they're impossible. And then the other guys like Gordon and Bones and all those other guys become part of a team that's basically untouchable because they're one of the deepest teams in the league, can score 140 points on you and run you out of the gym and all that other stuff. Without those killers, it's just a bunch of really, really good players in the MVP. When I look at the Golden State Warriors, you know what I see? There goes the greatest shooter of all time. There goes maybe the third greatest shooter of all time. They got a guy by the name of Jordan Poole, who I think probably is going to end up one of those type of players. You got Draymond Green, who specializes in facilitating and defense. It's like they have a lot of specialists and great players and extraordinary talent. Guys that have proven to win championships over and over and over again. I just see the experience and I see the understanding that the person who's getting them the ball, Draymond Green, is not looking to score. He's not relied upon to score. Jokic, the guy who's getting everybody the ball, is relied upon to score. He needs to score a lot in order for this team to win, but he also needs to get other guys involved for which will not have advantages in this matchup, will not be extraordinary enough themselves to overcome the greatness that's coming at them in the Splash Brothers and the pool parties. And then you got to consider the depth that the Golden State Warriors have. You got Wiggins coming at you. Okay, now you got Jonathan Kuminga, who's going to get easy buckets. All right, now you got to deal with GP2, who's going to be a pest defensively and extra in the open court. Okay, now you got to deal with guys like Kevon Looney and Moses Moody. It's like it's not enough to have to deal with that extraordinary talent that's going to have the ball in their hands, looking to get their own shot and shots for others. But also you got to deal with the depth. And so Jokic is going to have to do too much in this series, in my opinion, in order to win. And the next best player on this team that can help him right away is Boogie, the guy who plays the same position he does. So if you have them both on the floor at the same time, now you're slowing the pace down. So it just becomes a situation where it's like, all right. I really like Denver, but I just can't see them winning games in this series based on what it is they're going up against, based on what it is that Jokic is responsible for, and how it's nearly impossible for him to get the most out of the guys around him to overcome what it is that they're getting thrown at him. They're average in comparison to what they're being faced with. He makes them extraordinary, but he can't also make them extraordinary and make them better, if that makes any sense. So I just think that they're going to have to get too much out of Austin Rivers, too much out of Monte Morris, too much out of Aaron Gordon than they're going to be able to get from those guys against a good defensive Golden State team. Not a great defensive Golden State team like they used to be, but a good defensive Golden State team who's only going to get better as the intensity increases. Circling back to their obvious experience, which is a clear advantage. These guys know each other better than anybody, and they've won a lot together, running the same stuff they're going to be running against you. I mean, it's just, you start realizing you're staring down the barrel of the legendary Splash Brothers, who still have a whole lot left in the tank, believe it or not. So it's like, and now they found a nice shiny little weapon who can kind of do the same things they do, only younger and faster. And Jordan Poole, yeah, good luck. Yeah, they added a Splash Brother to the Splash Brothers. For those who are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, that's essentially what they've done. I expect Jordan Poole to probably make about 6 All-Star games in his career. Like, he's gonna be a star. So, yeah, that process begins now, and I don't see it boding well for the Denver Nuggets. I said Golden State in 5, and I still feel weird about that, but I have seen nothing in the first half of this game making me feel any different. We'll see what happens. that's what I got, man. We will see what happens. My name is BDF44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.